Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My student grade 4A. I wish you all good health. Today we talk about chemical exchange, but we said before that chemical exchange, okay, or chemical property give new substance, okay, like iron rust, like burning of candle, like rotting of foods, and so on. All of them they are chemical exchange. Why? Because it produces a new chemical substance. So we called it what? Okay, we said this page. Go to the other page here. We called it chemical change. Chemical change here means that it changes to okay a new substance. You know, like this car. That's the last thing we said. This car have rust. You see, this rust make what's called the iron oxide. This is a chemical reaction between the body of the car, of the frame of the car, and the oxygen. You know. So where do materials to make new substance come from? They were there all along. Look again at the car, existing matter. Oxygen and iron combine chemically to form a new substance. Underline with me, my student. So the oxygen in the air will react with the iron in the car to form a new substance. This is chemical reaction. Rust also, this is called rust. New matter now this means that the same amount of matter when I said before and after substance reacts scientists express the idea by saying that mass is conserved during chemical change. Okay. Sometimes chemical change results in products that are hard to see. When wood burns, for example, it's hard to see the gas. Smoke blows away, so you cannot see the gas. But this is a chemical reaction, and so on. Here's the question about chemical reaction. We have to key this here. The shiny metal car in the car was left outside for many years here. So this is a rust, you know. This is rust. We said rust means the combination between iron and oxide, you know, between iron and oxide to form what's called iron oxide in nature. You know, my student. So we can see that in this way, the shiny metal car was left outside what? Outside for many years. So what happens here immediately? If you leave this for many times, it will make what? A metal in the car reacts with oxygen in the air to form rust. So we can see here the metal in the car, iron of the car, so metal of the car frame will react with what happened? Will react with what? Iron oxide, also is called oxide, or react with air, oxygen in air, to form rust. To form rust. That is the rust. Rust means the air reacts, so new substance, that is the rust. Rust chemical is not insoluble with iron oxide. Here after candle burner, the wick is black and brittle. Before that, we can see a candle wick. Candle wick is white and flexible. Is white first and flexible before that. Okay, before it is lit. Before is lit means during burning. Okay, during burning. So the burning is the kind of chemical reaction. Rusting is the kind of chemical reaction. When you cook something, kind of chemical reaction. Pizza the kind of chemical reaction. But when you mix a salad, okay, you mix a salad, okay, like Hamoud al-Bazi, mashallah, he will make experiment now. Okay, Hamoud, how are you?
I'm fine, mister. I want to share my screen.
Of physical today?
Yeah, I want to share my screen.
I will stop share here, then you can share now. Just Mahmoud al-Badi share. In one share, I will remove.
Okay.
Go. Your experiment is good, inshallah.
Wait a minute, mister.
You can talk, Hamoud. If you want to talk, okay. Hamoud, you can talk. Okay, what your Hamoud talk during.
Orange. Yes, Mr. An apple and another apple. Do you hear the sound? Do you hear the sound?
No, I don't hear.
Anything? Wait a minute.
1 minute.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mohammed Al-Bazi in Maliki International School in grade 4A. Do you hear something now?
That's okay now, yes, that's okay.
And I will show you my project. You heard the video in science. We have now an orange and apple and another apple. We will take it and mix it. We will see what happens. So about it. Now we put it, now we will mix it. There's something happen. So the orange, apple, it is a physical shape. Does anything change? Now we will go to another stage in my project. We have a salt, sugar, and oil, sand or dirt. We will take now the salt and we will put it in the water. We will mix it. Now the salt is dissolved. And we will take now the sugar. The sugar is also like the salt, dissolved. All of it solution, two substance. Solution is two substance, solvent and solute. The solute is solid and sugar. The solvent is water. We will go to the oil now. We will take it and we will see what happens. We'll mix it now. Now the oil is fluid, not dissolve, break out. The water cannot break out the oil. We want to help. Detergent. We'll take it and we will put it in the water with the oil. We'll take small. We'll put it there. We'll mix it now. Now there's something happened. The detergent and the water break out the oil. Now we know. We will take now the sand or dirt unit. take some dirt or sand and mix it now. Now there's a new substance, sand or dirt with water. No, there's no any substance. And I finished my project. And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, thank you for seeing me. Ahsan.
Thanks, Hamoud al-Bazai. Inshallah, thanks a lot. Allah. Did near from the experiment, the good experiment, my student. No one go from the session, okay? No one go out from the session. I see some students. Okay, you must ask the teacher first. Okay. So my students, I want to listen to another one, but the next time, students, who are you?
Ahmed.
Ahmed what?
Ahmed Mohammed.
Yes, Ahmed, yeah. Are you ready today?
Yes.
But tomorrow, inshallah, because we need just one experiment each day, okay?
Okay.
Due to the time, because I will begin with you, Ahmed, inshallah, the next time. Don't worry.
Okay.
Ahmed? Okay, thanks, Ahmed. So, my students, we said this one before and after that. And we said a lot of chemical changes here, like signs of a change. Here is my students. Clues show when a chemical change has taken place, new substance has formed. That's okay. Mold has begun to grow on orange, causing a rot. So do you see this chemical or physical? This chemical change. Because you don't want to eat this orange. Why? The mold causes chemical change, forming new substances that are not safe to eat due to mold. Mold is the fungus here. It has a funny smell, but fungus is causing the orange to decay. We have some idea about chemical like odor. Bacteria cause the bad smell of the sour milk, for example. That's example. Another example, color change, sunlight change of billboards, causing the color of chemical. That's a chemical change also. In light form, a campfire or firefly show the chemical change also. Burning the kind of chemical change also. Adding baking soda, make carbon dioxide, that's a gas, bubbles, chemical change also. But here, if you can take a bit of this orange, this is just a physical change here. In this picture, my students, we want to give the chemical reaction. What is the chemical reaction? Chemical reaction take place maybe slowly or quickly. Slowly, like the last image here, and rust. In case of rust, it happens slowly because between the air and the substance. People can control the rate of some chemical reaction. For example, you can slow the boiling of milk by keeping it cold. On the other hand, an increase in temperature often speeds up chemical reaction. Cutting something into smaller pieces can also speed up the reaction, and so on. There is a chemical reaction here. The first image, I want one of my best students to read. Yazid Abdullah, how are you, Yazid?
I am fine, thank you.
Can you read the question?
Picture.
Identify. Don't hear you. Don't hear you. Your mic doesn't work. Yazid, your mic doesn't work. Okay, Yazid, make your mic well, then I will return it to you. No problem. Okay. Okay, Omar. How are you, Omar?
Yes, Mister.
What can we see here in this in the first image? Huh?
Egg.
Thanks. Egg. What happened to egg? It's a color change. Okay, Omar?
Yes. And Mister, I have something to say.
Okay. Can see.
Mister, I forget to send to you my project.
No problem. Try to send it because I give you the mark, okay? Give your marks.
Okay.
So here, my student, the first image and second image, the same color change and oh, this is a chemical change, okay, my students? Okay?
Yes, Mister.
Then they are chemical change. Both of them, they are chemical change, color change, and odor change. Chemical change,
In the two, Mister.
yes?
In the two have color and change and odor.
Yes, color, yes, change and odor change. In the both of the, so it is considered what? Chemical change. Why? When you make the egg like the mix of the egg, no problem. But when you heat the egg, it will change to chemical change. It will form a new substance. Okay, Omar?
Yes.
Form a new substance. Concentrate in the word new substance with new materials, you know? So this color change and odor change. Write it, please. I will give you half a minute. Write, my students. Go.
Mister, I wrote it.
Okay. The rest just I will wait. Then go to the other image, please. Okay, the third one here and fourth one, my students. I want Yusuf or Yusuf. Huh. What happened in the third one, Yusuf? Can you say?
Heat.
Here, huh? What's change?
Color
Change also. But what we have color change, then what's the else also? Light and heat. Light and heat while burning produce smoke. Light and
heat.
heat. It will help here. It will help in burning while burning. Burning here is a kind of chemical change. Burning produces smoke. Produce smoke. Thanks. Okay. The last one here, my student, is color change. Just color change. We will just color change. The last one. We'll write it here. Just color change. Yes. Write it, please. I'm waiting for you. Right.
Mister.
Okay, I'm with you, Omar. Do you want anything?
I didn't understand the chemical reaction.
Retention, you said retention. Can you spell?
Chemical rotation.
What is the rotation? ROT?
No. In this page, another name of chemical exchange is chemical.
The Reaction?
Yes, reaction.
Chemical reaction means what? Means what? When it happened to rust, for example. Okay? What happened to rust? In the rust, do you see this match?
Yes.
Too much. This match, it will, okay, burn. Okay, burn means what? Means react with oxygen in air. You know? You
We
read this.
will fire it.
Yeah, we'll combine with oxygen. As soon as you make this is nail, do you see this nail? Okay,
Yes.
this is iron. If as soon as water will come, it will change its color. Why? This color is called iron. Understand? Iron. Do you know iron?
Yes.
That is the reaction with oxygen, you know, and with water also. Water to form rust. To form what? Rust. Yeah, that is the rust. This is the chemical reaction. Chemical reaction means the combination, means react a substance with another substance to form a new substance. To form a new substance to change the color. Do you see the match? What is the color of the match first? It is red. What is the color of the match?
Brown.
It is black.
Red.
Okay, Omar?
Yes. Mr. And if we say iron plus oxygen equal rust, no
Yes.
water.
This is also, but in the book, just you have the book iron, there's oxygen, no problem. Okay. But scientifically, iron plus oxygen plus water vapor, you know? Without water, no rust. Understand? So basically the iron plus oxygen, you know?
Yeah.
The important Omar reaction, that's the reaction between what and what? Substance and another substance and another substance. Okay? If we consider another example, if we see this match, do you see this match? This is called burning, you know?
Yes, burning.
Burning.
Yes.
What?
Burn it
Means this
with fire.
match. Yeah, thanks. React with, that's the reaction with. Oxygen also, but just oxygen, not water, okay? But that's
Why
quickly.
no water? Why no water?
Because according to the substance, you know, here it needs water, here it doesn't need water. Not all
If it
substances
needs
are the
water, we
same.
put water. If it needs water, we put
The
water.
important extinguish means that it will put out like you see in the video, you know. I will see the video now, I will show it video, but no time until now. But what I want to say, Omar, that burning, okay, is different from rusting. Burning is if you read here, chemical reaction take place slowly or quickly. Burning happen quickly.
Yes.
Rusting happens slowly, you know. Maybe last for 1 year, maybe 1 month. But quickly, if you burn the match, it will burn now, you know. You make like that now, it will burn. It will react or combine with oxygen. You know?
Yes.
Why just oxygen according to the substance? Some substance just react with oxygen. Some substance react in water vapor and oxygen, like that. Okay, my students?
Yes, mister.
Okay. What do you want, my student? Okay, Omar, thanks. What do you want, my student? You don't write the number
Yes.
1 and 2? Who are
Muhammad
you?
Saad.
Write 1 and 2, write odor change and color. Color change and odor.
What?
Right now. Color change and
And
odor.
number color and change.
لا, color change and odor change. mean that.
Okay.
A change in color and odor. Both of them, the two reactions. Okay, my student, we will notice pizza. Do you know
And
pizza?
what, mister? And what?
This is color change and odor change.
And odor change.
ODOR mean you will smell. Here is my students making pizza. Pizza come in many very thin crust, thick crust, pepperoni. When you first pizza, When you add something, that's a physical change. Here, when you make the sauce by crushing a tomato, mixing in the spices, you separate the spices from the tomato. This physical change. You spread the sauce, shred some of it, cheese the so this physically change. You can't cut this, just cut, that's physically change. If you start to make the dough in the fire, it will be chemically changing. If you mix the flour and water until the mixture is gooey, or nickel some yeast, add little sugar, then you cook this, it will be chemical change here. Why? Because it will form a new substance here. Okay? Like that. Do you see? Bake the pizza. If you bake the pizza, it will be now it is time to bake the pizza. The dough gets hot and then is okay brown. It changes from dough into crust. That is nice and crispy. This is it's called chemical change here. You know, so that's chemical change here. The last image here, dig in. Since the pizza slicing is physical, just a slicer. But when you beat it, okay, that is physical. You cut it physical, but you eat the pizza to react with juices in your stomach. This is chemical inside your stomach. It will be chemical change here. All of them, they are example. This question, it's solved, no problem. We want to solve this question. The first one, I want one of my best students, Asir Ahmed. How are you, Asir? The first one. Oh. Okay. Asir, number one, please. Number one, Asir.
Mister, this is page what?
Asir, 415, Asir.
Okay, okay. The weight of a compost pile is a clue that waste is rotting to form new substance.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you say? You will choose from here, no problem. You will choose from down. Do you see?
Yes.
Right.
Smell.
One. Yeah, thanks. Number one is smell. You're right. Number one here. Okay. Smell. Number two, chemical chain that forms new substance. We can see what here. I didn't. We can see this chemical reaction. Number two is chemical reaction. This is number two here. Right, chemical reaction here. Let's go. Number three, forming of new substance indicate that. Number three, indicate that a chemical change happened. Number four. So number two here. No, number three, forming new substance indicate. Yeah. Number three, chemical changes. Number three, chemical change. You're right. Number three here. Number four, characteristics describe how one substance reacts with another is a chemical property. A chemical property. Number four here. Write with me because there is no time. I'm sorry. A chemical property of iron, the ability to rust. Rather than the last time, that is the last year. Okay, this is the last year. That is the 5 one. Please write. I will give you the time to write. Okay, because there's no time. My student, thanks for your good listening. I wish you understand, and assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.